This is an HK Concerts News special report.
I'm Harut Kazaryan live in Glendale, California with this very special report. As you can see behind me, there is a podium and multiple speakers. This is because the Glendale Unified School District will be addressing the current financial problems with possible layoffs and class size increases. Now let's take a look at what some people had to say about this and what the board had to say about this. We are standing with a junior at Hoover High School, Glendis Fuentes. Glendis, what do you think about the current financial problem in the Glendale Unified School District?
I don't think it's doing really well right now.
What do you think are possible solutions to this?
Oh, well, I think that investing more into the summer school would help a lot.
What's going on with the summer school?
Well, they're charging $350, I think, for both semesters and $190 per semester.
Will you be taking summer school if that actually happens? I don't know if it's been passed yet.
Well, the thing is that I want to get ahead on my credits, as many students do, so I'm actually thinking about it.
Thank you. That was Glendis Fuentes, junior at Hoover High School.
My name is Mary Boger. I'm the president of the Glendale Unified School District. I have the great privilege of standing here this evening with the Glendale Teachers Association President Tammy Carlson, the California School Employees A and B Chapters President Richard Carroll, Glendale Council PTA President Lynn Miyamoto, and the President of the Glendale Management Association, Michelle Dahl. We stand here united tonight because we all understand that the state of California can make no more cuts to education.
Yeah.
Students are the #1 priority in our district. Why is the state not making students and education their #1 priority? Why is it put forth by the students, teachers, classified staff, counselors, and administrators in Glendale and in California is among the first in the nation. However, spending on education is disproportional to that effort. As we cut the budgets to education, we are taking away from our children. We do not deserve to be funded at the lowest level. Education needs guaranteed funding, so we are not balancing the budgets at the expense of our students. Please, no more cuts to education, provide more funding, and make education the state's #1 priority.
Yeah.
As we all know, our state is broken, and it is falling on our students' shoulders. Prop 13 has a loophole in which corporations are paying less in property taxes than they were before its passage. I do not think that this is what the voters had in mind when they passed Prop 13. Let's fix the corporate loophole in Prop 13 and fund our students and keep our classrooms full of teachers.
Yeah.
The cuts to education have been going on in California for a few years, not just now. I have lost nearly 100 classified employees over the current years due to the lack of funding for education. I represent the support staff, the group that ensures clean, safe, and beautiful school conditions. The work that we do supports every aspect of the student achievement behind the scenes. Having fewer students in no way impacts the work that we do. We still have much work to do, but with few members to do it. This impacts teachers, impacts students. We have streamlined the classified staff to its bare bones so that we are given as much as we have. We simply cannot weather another hit. We simply cannot survive more cuts to education.
PTA is joining the call to action to demand a systemic change in education funding. Yes! This includes funding for all children, including health care, as well as juvenile justice, kids in foster care, as well as direct funds to the classroom. Beyond our cuts to the classroom, the governor has proposed a cut to the 1 million children might lose their health care benefits and coverage. We know a child who is not healthy cannot learn properly. Yes. For the sake of all of our children's future, please go to your legislators and tell Sacramento that the cuts have to stop now. Yes. That our children do not have the luxury of waiting because the consequences are devastating. Yes. It is our moral obligation to make sure that the whole child is educated and that they are cared for. Words are only words unless they're combined with action. So let's join together and put our words into action. Woo!
As the California State PTA has told us, education cuts never heal. Over the past years, education, which represents 40% of our state's budget, has taken 60% of the cuts. Education cuts never heal. Our state leaders must acknowledge the fiscal pressures that school districts are currently facing and recognize, as did Getting Down to Facts project, commissioned by the governor on school finance, which reported that the school finance system of California is irrational, inequitable, inefficient, and inadequate. We cannot go back and give our third graders another year in the third grade. We cannot replicate a year in the life of a middle school student. Our seniors must be prepared to compete with seniors across our nation and around the world now. Yes. That is why education cuts never heal. We stand here today, the Glendale Teachers Association, the California School Employees Association, the Glendale Schools Management Association, the Glendale Council Parent Teacher Association, and the Glendale Unified School District Board of Education, united in our message to the governor and the state legislature: no more cuts to education. There are no medicated band-aids for this. Education cuts never heal. Yeah. For the community meeting inside, but if you're going home, please go home and pick up the phone and call your state legislator and tell them education cuts never heal.
No more cuts! 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 No more cuts!
We are back live at Hoover High School, where the meeting just ended. Now, here's some information that we found out today. 40% of education is a part of the budget. The state budget was $95.8 billion, and now it is reduced to $84.1 billion. Dr. Escalante reinforced that this is not a short-term problem, it is a long-term problem. The scores are going up. Because of our class size reductions, scores are going up. Now, if class size increase, that will not be the case. In 2010, $1,700 less per student from the national average. The Glendale Unified School District faces a $50.3 million deficit that they must cover by the 2012-2013 school year. The solutions are salary reductions, 5 furlough days, health/welfare benefits, and early retirement incentives, which has already been done. We do not know if you've known about this, however, furlough days and layoffs are going to happen, and class size increases in kindergarten through 3rd grade. They are also going to increase facility rental fees, eliminating programs such as athletics, music, art, and others, and reduce support staff. 91% of the Glendale Unified School District's budget is the salaries and benefits of their staff. Thank you for joining us for this very special HK Concerts News Report. Keep in touch with HK Concerts for the latest information about the California financial crisis. A special thanks to our camera lady, Emily Gostian, and from everyone at HK Concerts, we thank you for joining us.